is a brutal business in regards to there's no pension,
retirement.
There's no retirement. There's no health insurance. You know what I'm saying?
Insurance, which is crazy.
No.
Which is crazy. When I heard that, and I was like, yesterday old when I heard that. And I was like, what? How is that possible?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like,
crazy.
Like why isn't there some sort of institution or something that's like setting that up for you?
I think that's what I'm trying to do right now. To be honest with you, I think well, the first step is the education, and we started building a gym in Brownsville called the Brownsville Boxing Academy. And again, getting to that, that's what the emphasis is based on, the business.
Right.
For it to change, it's going to take time. But this day and age, the good news is things moving fast because of the phone. So I think what's happening with it, and what's going to happen with this academy is that people will come in and learn how to be referees, judges, timekeepers, managers, promoters, in the business. You know what I'm saying? Sports management. So at that point, when people become more educated, because I meet a lot of brothers and sisters that tell me, how could I get into boxing? How can I be a cut woman or a cut man? I'm like, you know what, come. You know what I'm saying? Something that people are inquisitive about. Yeah, they're inquisitive about, but they don't know how.
Right.
You know, I know a lot of brothers, and my true business side of this is to go out and get brothers like yourself, like you brothers, and get you into the game in regards to being managers, you know, learning the promotion game, being promoters, because now you might take a kid, I'm gonna ask y'all this question, which I ask a lot of people. Had you invested $1,000 into Mayweather when he was 13, 14, how much you think it'd be worth if you put a dollar amount on it now?
Millions.
Think about it, right? You know what I'm saying?
Probably damn near 10 figures.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So a Mike Tyson.
Same,
right? So they there. A lot of them in jail. They upstate. They doing time. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have no way out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't have no way out. They don't know that. They don't know that going to a gym and for a manager, they'll go to a gym and find a kid and be like, you know, I want to help this kid out. You know what I'm saying? And find out where he live at. Find out his living situation. Okay, he need food. I'm gonna guide him. It's like a kid, a soccer mom, or putting your kid in Little League. The same thing for boxing, but people don't understand and know it. You know what I'm saying? You go into the fights with the kids. You keep, getting them into fights, his amateur days. Then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna take him pro. We're gonna show that at the Brownsville Boxing Academy. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm doing this is because when I was a kid growing up, it wasn't no gym in Brownsville for me to box. I started boxing in East New York at Starry City. Right. Mike started boxing in Catskills. Riddick Bowe was boxing in Bed-Stuy. You know what I'm saying? And I always, as a kid, I was homeless. You know what I'm saying? From 13 to 20, off and on, I was homeless. And I slept in the gym, Starry City gym. I slept in that gym. You know what I'm saying? It was under the garage. And as a kid, I was like, one day, you know, if I make it, I'm gonna come back. And, you know, I had my ups and downs and became champion twice. And I said to myself one day, I was like, man, you know what? If I was looking for a baseball player, I'd probably go to Cuba or Dominican Republic.
Right.
If I was looking for a horse jockey, I'd probably go to India or Mexico. Right. If I'm looking for a football player, they say you want to go to Samoa now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You want to do something like that. So I said, you know what I mean? I said, if I'm looking for a boxer, where would I go? Right. I said, Brownsville. To me, because of the odds, you got Mike Tyson, Riddick Bowe, and myself, let alone Eddie Mustafa Muhammad, Zab Judah, Curtis Stevens, Danny Jacobs, and the rising star, Mark Breland. He's from Bed-Stuy. Yeah, he one of y'all's. But we love him. We love him. It's all Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? It's all Brooklyn. Yeah, but particularly in Brownsville, and the reason why is because Brownsville is 1.8 miles in size. It's only 1.8 miles. There's over 30 different housing complexes in Brownsville. Over 100,000 people crammed into 1.8 miles. We just recently got a high school, but we got a jail. Now you think about it, when you go upstate to prison, there's a lot of dudes from Brownsville. It's only 1.8 miles in size. Think about how many dudes up north got hands. Everybody I know that come home from upstate, from New York, whatever, be like, yo, champ, I was up there, I was getting busy, I was on this team, whatever. I'm like, yo, champ, think about it. You was going to the gym with me when I was 17, 18, and you stopped. You know what I'm saying? And think about how much money you could have made. You know what I'm saying? Because you was nicer than me. And they'd be like, yo, champ, word up, thank you, man. You know, I thought about you mad times when I was away and shit like that. Because I remember you, I'm so happy you did it. But so I said to myself over time, all these dudes was better than me. Dead ass. They was better than me. I know dudes, Killer Cav, bad Brownsville dudes that I was in the gym with, and they was nicer than me. But you know what? They ain't stick with it. They went to jail. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I could have went that route. You know what I'm saying? I did my little things that got me in a little trouble, and I learned quick. I was like, yo, this ain't for me. Meaning, I'm just gonna end up like everybody else. Let me get another shot. Boxing was the only thing that guaranteed I was gonna get a meal that day. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to spar somebody. You gotta give me. It was $5. I get me some 4 chicken wings and rice or wings and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So it was $5.
Give it up for the chicken wings and rice.
4 wings and rice.
Right? Give it up for the
rice.
rice.
Or French fries.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or French fries. Depending. If I got money, I'm gonna get the rice with the, you know what I'm saying? with the beef.
Yeah.
You know
Or white rice in the gravy.
You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
But,
That should be busting.
yeah, champ.
Right.
So, you know, for me, it was just a dream and a passion. And also to say to myself, as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, if I was looking for a top fighter, the odds, if I'm a gambling man, the percentage, the odds says Brownsville, Brooklyn, 1.8 mile in size, this many champions, let alone one of the greatest heavyweights in the history of boxing, Mike Tyson.
Right.
Say what you want, but if you told me a 20-year-old kid could come in here right now and beat me, I'd laugh at you. He was 20 years old, heavyweight champion of the world. When he was 19, he was knocking out grown everything.
Yeah.
So it'd be hard for you.
Records.
It'd be hard to tell me, yo, this 19-year-old kid could beat me. I'd be laughing at you. No 20-year-old. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But he could do it.
Right.
So to be that young. So for me, and then I really looked at why, the psychology behind why Brownsville produced the champions, and I came up with it. I talked to Mike one day, and he was telling me about his moms and the things that he went through with his moms, and I could see the hurt, and he was talking. You know what I'm saying? And my grandmother lived in Noble Drew Plaza. And we lived on the 3rd floor. Riddick Bowe lived upstairs from us, which is unbelievable. Think about it. Right. He lived upstairs from us. We lived in the same building at one point, you know what I'm saying? And Mike lived across the street from me. I'm from Atlantic Towers. He lived right across. He's from Atlantic Avenue. I'm from Atlantic Towers.
He from Blessed Building.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Right? Yeah, Blessed from my building. That's my
Shout out to nigga Blizz.
Shout out to Bless. So, you know, Mike living right across the street, Riddick Bowe living upstairs, right? And I said, how is it that Brownsville produced 3 heavyweight champions? Think about this, it's the pain. So Mike told me about his moms and shit, and I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I got a tear in my eye, I'm like, damn, bro. And then me knowing Riddick's situation, you know what I'm saying? Riddick moms had a lot of kids to take care of. Riddick, my man, you know what I'm saying? And I see, you know, I remember as a kid seeing him outside. You know what I'm saying? And then for him to become heavyweight champion, how? Because the pain that his moms had to go through raising those kids, you know what I'm saying, by herself. A lot of his brothers, you know, passed in drugs, addiction, all that. Then I thought about myself. Only child from Brownsville, Brooklyn. My mom's was a heroin addict. My stepfather raised me. He died in prison. My mom's OD'd on my birthday. Wow. How did I become heavyweight champion?
Trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.